What is up everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Rust to Riches challenge. So I hope you like the video, stay tuned, let's go! Okay, so we're on the hunt for a new car for the Rust to Riches series. And I don't know if you can see it, but hiding behind these tires, I think we've found the perfect car. So it's definitely a little bit beaten up. It's got some different color body panels, but I think this Ferrari Testarossa will be perfect for our challenge. So we're going to take this back to the garage and see if we can build something nice. Okay, so we managed to get it started. It's time for us to take it back to the festival. It's definitely running a little bit rough, but I think it will do. I absolutely love the Ferrari Testarossa. Let me know what you think of this car down in the comments. And please guys, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more Rust to Riches videos just like this. You can see our Ferrari has definitely seen better days. Let's get it back. Let's fix it up to something beautiful. We're definitely going to do something with the power as well. Give it a little bit more power. And we're going to paint it nicely. Definitely needs a lot of body work, but we should be able to sort that out quite quick. Okay, here we are. We're pulling up to the garage. Let's take it inside and see what we can do. Okay, so we got it in the garage. Let's have a quick look around this car and see. So I love the back of the Testarossa. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's have a little look inside of the vehicle. The interior looking really clean. And I think this is going to work nicely for our challenge. Alright, so let's get to the upgrades. Okay, so first we're going to do our upgrade and tuning. So let's get started. We're going to go to custom upgrades. Let's check. Doesn't look like there's any body kits on this vehicle. So we are going to, first of all, I'm going to add an exhaust. And I am going to add a new air filter. And I think that's going to be it. Like I said before, I don't want to make it overly fast. We're going to put on brand new brakes. We are going to put on a lower race suspension. We're going to put on the anti-roll bars as well because we want it to handle a little bit better. And then we're going to lighten the vehicle. After that, we're going to go to the drivetrain. We're going to put on a racing clutch. We are going to put on a racing transmission, a racing driveline, and a racing differential. So we can get, again, better power delivery. And then we're going to do some wheels. So I really love HRE rims. We're going to have a look to see if we can find a nice set of HREs. Let's go down and have a look over here. Okay, let's go back up. I think we're going to pick a nice set. Something like this, or yeah, I think like these. We're going to go with these. Okay, after that, I'm going to make the front rims a little bit bigger. And I'm going to make the rear rims a little bit bigger. And then we are going to bring out the track a little bit. We are going to bring out the track here a little bit. And then from there we are going to put on... We're going to put on rally tires just so we can drop the car down a little bit lower to give it a nice stance kind of look. And I think that is going to be it for the wheels and tires. Let's see if it's got any upgrades here. So only Forza Aero, and we don't put on Forza Aero, not on a car like this. And I think that is going to be it for our upgrades. There we go. So now we're going to go into the paint. Let's pick a nice color for this Ferrari Testarossa. So we're going to start with a blank canvas here, and I've got a color in mind that I think is going to look really good on this car. And a lot of you will maybe agree with me. Here are the stock colors. We're going to make it Ferrari white. So Ferrari white, if you guys know, you know. Very famous Testarossa in white. And then what I usually do is I usually put on some black rims. So yeah, I'm going to make the rims black. You might not agree with it, but I think it's going to look nice. And then over here, we're going to make our calipers white to match the paint job. And then tint the windows. So I think already this car is looking a lot better. Let's take it outside and have a test drive. So before we take on a test drive, let's have a quick look at the improvement. And wow, I think it is looking a lot better. Let's have a quick look at the back here. We'll have a look in the engine bay. Engine is all clean and looking much better than it did before. So I think it's time we take this car for a little test drive. Ooh, sounds amazing. Let's head outside for that all-important test drive. Okay, so here we go. Let's go for that test drive and see our improvements. So a lot more speed on the car, sounding very good with that new exhaust system as well. Let me know what you guys think of this car now down in the comments. I think it is a very nice car. The handling is pretty decent as well. Let's have a quick look in the interior. You can see that beautiful Ferrari steering wheel. Handling is quite good considering it's an old car. I absolutely love the Testarossa. The pop-up lights at the front, so iconic. And there we have it, our brand new Ferrari Testarossa. Beautiful car. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Rust to Riches video, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go! Alright, so here we are again, guys, and we're going to be looking for another beat up vehicle that we can customize from Rust to Riches. And if you can see right here, poking out from behind this building, we have found a beautiful BMW M3. It's missing its wing mirror and it's very beaten up, so I think this will be a perfect car for our challenge. Let's get inside the car and take it back to the festival and see what we can do. Okay, so we managed to get it started. Let's take it for a little drive back to the festival. Here we go. So this car has definitely seen better days. Let's see if we can make some good improvements to this vehicle. We're quite close to the festival. Sounds quite good considering it's completely stock and very beaten up. So let's take it back and see what we can do with it. I really think this is going to be a great improvement. Oh, watch out for the fence. So we're very close to the festival. Let's take it in there. Here we go. Almost there now. Let me know what you think of the BMW E30 down in the comments. I know it's a big favorite in South Africa. So let's see. Okay, so before we get started with the customizations, let's have a little look around the vehicle. You can see it has definitely seen better days. Very rusty. A lot of random stickers. Let's have a quick look inside. Interior clean as always. Beautiful BMW E30 M3. One of my favorite BMWs actually. Very, very cool car. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our upgrades and tuning. Let's see what we've got. So to start off with, we are going to improve a few of our engine upgrades. We're going to add an air filter. We are going to add an exhaust system. We're going to add a cam to it as well. We're going to put the cams on. And maybe we should do some ignition. No, we're going to change the fuel system. We're going to do a racing fuel system. Right, from there we're going to go on to our brakes. We're going to add racing brakes. We're going to add a race suspension. We're going to be adding racing anti-roll bars on the front and on the back, just to give us better handling. And then I'm going to lighten the vehicle to give us a little bit better performance. After that, we are going to go on to our drivetrain. We're going to put a racing clutch. We're going to put a racing transmission. We're going to put a racing driveline. And then we're going to put a racing differential as well. There we go. And then after that, we're going to have a look here. I think we are going to turbocharge it. So let's add a turbocharger. Then we're going to go back to here and I'm going to put it to a racing turbocharger. Not with anti-lag though. We're going to just do a normal racing turbocharger. After that, let's pick out some nice rims. That's my dog snoring if you wondered. Let's pick something from here. Kind of liking these. We're going to go with these. And then we're going to make them a little bit bigger. There we go. Excuse my dog. She's sleeping. We're going to put the stance out a little bit wider. Maybe a little bit too wide on there, but yeah, let's put it back one for here. There we go. We are going to put the rally tires on to give us a little bit extra lowering, and I think that is going to be it for the tires. Let's see. Oh, so they've got a few bumper options. I think we're going to go with this one. For the wing, there's a few options here. Wow, that's crazy. I think I actually like the stock wing. We're going to leave it on the stock wing. And then that's going to be it for our customizations. So, if we have a look here, we've went from 215 horsepower to 434 horsepower. We have gone from 1,253 kilograms to 1,015 kilograms. And a total, we went from C class to S1, and it's 52,000. So let's get that installed, and then time for my favorite part, the painting. We're going to do a nice classic BMW color, I think, for this car. So let's get into the painting. Okay, so onto the painting now. We are going to go to paint car. It's going to put it back to a kind of stock color for us. I think we're going to do a very nice iconic color for this vehicle, which I think you guys know. I do like the white, but I think we are going to make it BMW red. The wheels, do we keep the wheels silver? You know what? I think I'm going to keep the wheels silver, and we're going to make the windows darker. Yep, I think that was going to be very nice. Simple, nice and easy. Silver wheels, black, red paint with tinted windows. I think we are ready to take this thing on a test drive. But first, let's have a quick look around the car. Okay, so here it is, from rust to riches. And I have to say, it's a very big improvement on the BMW E30 M3. What do you guys think of it? Comment down below if you think this car looks dope in the red with the silver wheels. I think it is very nice. I could have maybe brought out the back wheels a little bit further, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it. It's looking really nice. I think I'm going to quickly adjust that back wheel, but we're almost ready for that test drive. Okay, so we are ready for the test drive. Let's get in the vehicle. Let's get it started up, and let's get going. Okay, let's start up the car. Here we go. Woo, sounds so good. The time for us to hit the road. Let's take it outside for the all-important test drive. Okay, so it is night time. The car looking very, very nice. Let's get this thing on the road. Here we go. Woo! Huge improvement on the power. Can get that thing sliding. It is a very, very nice vehicle. Nothing better than a night test drive as well. If you guys made it this far in the video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Drop a like on this video if you want to see more Rust to Riches videos. So you can see the car handling much, much better. Nice little drift out the gates as well. Oh no! Lost it a little bit there. Definitely pushing it a little bit too far. Let's go for a little bit more of a cruise down the road. Oh, I can't believe we lost it on the test drive. Luckily we didn't wreck it. Alright, let's go. And there we have it, guys. The BMW E30 M3 from rust to riches. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing more of them, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we're doing another rust to riches video. So make sure you stick around to the end to see the transformation and enjoy the video. Let's go! Okay guys, so we're back at it with another Rust to Riches video today, and it looks like I have found something hiding away in this front garden. So let's have a look and see what we found for today's video. We have found a Golf Mark 1 GTI, and you can see it is really beaten up, really battered. It's been sitting here for a long time. I think this will work very well for today's challenge. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments if you think this is a good car for our challenge. Definitely a South African favorite. Let's jump into it and try and get it started. Oh, we managed to get it started. So let's take this thing back to the festival and see what we can do with it. Right, so let's get it into first. And let's get it back to our festival. Volkswagen Mark 1, beautiful car. I think this is going to be a lovely transformation. It's a two-door as well, and the two doors are very rare, so this is going to be great. Let's open it up a little bit. Very slow in its stock form. We're definitely going to have to do something about that. I'm foot to the floor right now. Luckily, we are just down the road from the festival. You can see it has definitely seen better days. Lots of rust. So we're almost at the festival now. It's time to upgrade our Volkswagen Mark 1 Golf from rust to riches. Here we go. Let's take it in the garage. So before we get started, let's have a little look around the car. First, we'll have a little look under the bonnet. And there we go. Nice little GTI engine. And you can see very rusty. It's going to need a lot of work to make it nice. Let's have a little look inside. It's a right-hand drive. And there we go. The classic Volkswagen MK1. Okay, so let's get started with our upgrades. We're going to start by doing the upgrade and tuning. So let's have a look and see what we can do. Right, so I'm going to keep the stock engine. We're going to put air filter. We are going to put an intake manifold. We are going to put new fuel system. We are going to put the new ignition, a racing ignition. We're going to put an exhaust system, racing exhaust system. We are going to put some cams as well. We're going to put racing cams on it. And then, let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it like that for now. I'm not going to do too many upgrades. Or maybe we'll put a slightly bigger displacement block. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then from there, we're going to go onto the brakes. It definitely is going to need some racing brakes. We are going to put on a... I think with this one, we're going to put on a drift suspension just to drop it down. Although it's not going to be a drift car. I want it to look nice and stanced once we're done. We're going to put on front and rear anti-roll bars to improve with our handling. And then we're going to lighten the vehicle. There we go. Right, after that, we're going to go to drivetrain. We're going to put racing clutch. We are going to put a racing transmission, racing driveline, and we're going to put the racing differential. After that, let's go to our cosmetics. So this car's got a few different options when it comes to our bumpers. Oh, I think... it's a tough choice. I'm really not sure which one to go for. I kind of like the stock bumper. Let's leave the stock bumper for now, and then we're going to go into the wing. Oh, I don't think we're going to do a wing on this one. The rear bumper. Yeah, we're going to leave the bumper stock. Side skirts, it gives us the extra mud flaps. I don't think we're going to add the mud flaps either. I think that's going to be it for those. For that, we're actually just going to leave it how it is. I am going to add a turbocharger because we'd like to just bump that power up a little bit. So let me just make sure it is the racing turbo. There we go, racing turbo. Time to choose some rims. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe they've got better ones over here in the multi-piece. Yeah, we're definitely going to put the BBS E55s. Very nice rim. I'm going to make the rims a little bit bigger as well. We're going to actually bump them all the way up. There we go. A nice rim choice there. And I think that is going to be it for these ones. Okay, so already the car looking a lot better just with a new set of rims lower to the ground. And we've given it quite a bit more power. We've went from 112 horsepower to 300 horsepower. We went from 866 kilos to 716 kilos, 55,700, and I think that is going to be our upgrades for this car. Okay, so time for the paint. Let's get started with our paint. We're going to have to reset our paint back to default, and then we're going to choose a nice color for the car and for the rims. Let's see what we can do. Right, so first of all, here are the stock Golf colors. There are some nice colors here. Kind of liking the gray, kind of liking the white. But let's see, maybe we can do a bit of a custom color on this one. So we're going to go with a custom color on this vehicle. Let's see if we can make something nice. I think I'm going to go with a bit of like a champagne kind of color. Let's see if I can make something. And I think that is going to be quite a nice color. We're going to choose that color. When it comes to the rims, I think we are going to go to paint group 2 for the rims. No, not paint group 2. We're going to go to paint group 1 maybe. Yeah, paint group 1 we're going to make black. Let's see if we can change the inner barrel color. That's not going to make a difference. Paint group 2, is that going to make a difference? I think we're going to keep it like that. Black in the center with the silver on the outside. And then we're going to tint our windows. Of course, we need to make the windows black. And then I'm going to match the calipers with the color of the car. And for paint, that's going to be it. We're going to paint this car and we'll take it outside for a test drive very soon. So before we take it out for a test drive, let's have a look at the new and improved Golf Mark 1. I think it is looking a lot better now. Let me know what you would do differently. Would you have added mud flaps or not? And we've gone for like that almost champagne color, kind of cream color. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down in the chat. So it is time for that all-important test drive. Let's get in and take this beauty for a spin. Woo! Sounding much better. Let's hit the road. So the color looking very nice in the sun. The car is slammed to the ground now. Beautiful set of BBS wheels on it. Let's go for that all-important test drive. Here we go. Woo! Much more performance out of the car. You can hear that turbo spooling up as well. Let's jump inside. Nice little cockpit view. Very happy with how this car turned out. It was a very good transformation. It was really destroyed when we first got it. And it's driving pretty nice. I didn't make it overly fast because I still wanted to keep it somewhat realistic. 260 k's an hour in a Golf Mark 1. That's definitely not too shabby. There we have it, our brand new Golf Mark 1 GTI. If you've watched this far in the video, guys, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we're going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Rust to Riches video. Today, we're going to be finding a new car, fixing it up, and making something beautiful. So stick around for the video. Let's go. Okay, so welcome back to another video. We have found something perfect for our video today, and it's just tucked behind here. Let's go have a look at it. Here we are. A very nice, well, not very nice, Mercedes 190e. It's extremely beaten up. It's gonna need a lot of work, but I think this is gonna be perfect for today's challenge. Let me know in the comments what you think of this car, and let's see if we can get it started. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing started. Ooh. Try again. There we go, we managed to get it started. So let's take it back to the festival and start our upgrades. Oh, it's almost stalled it there. Don't worry about that scratch, it's already being up, so let's take it back. So we're in the 190 Evolution. Let's see how we can make it look a lot better. Guess in the comments what color you think I'm going to make it. I do have a color in mind. We're definitely going to give it a little bit more power as well, but can't wait to see what this car is going to be like. If you're enjoying the Rust to Riches series, guys, please make sure you go and sub to my channel. And also, guys, drop a like on this video. I'd really, really appreciate it. Almost lost it there on the test drive. Okay, so we're here. Let's get ready to upgrade this vehicle. Have to turn around. Before we get started, let's have a quick look around this vehicle. You can see it's very rusty. Definitely a very beautiful car, though. I think it's going to have a very nice transformation. Let's have a quick look inside the interior. And there we have it. Beautiful Mercedes 190 Evolution. Okay, so first we're going to do the bodywork and the upgrades to the car, and then we're going to paint it. So let's get started. Right, so upgrades and tuning, custom upgrades. We are going to give the car a new air filter. It's going to need it. We are going to give the car a new exhaust system. We are going to put on a racing camshaft and valves. And I think, yeah, maybe let's also do the fuel system. We're going to give it a slightly improved fuel system. There we go. Right, so that's going to be it for the engine parts. We've done the bodywork already. That was done for us. Next, we're going to go on to the brakes. So we are going to put on racing brakes. We are going to put on a nice racing suspension to bring the height of the car down a little bit. We're going to do anti-roll bars on the front and the back. Okay, and then we are going to lighten the car as well. Right, after we've done that, we're going to go to our drivetrain. We're going to do a racing clutch. We are going to do a racing transmission. I think we'll do a 7-speed racing transmission. We'll do a racing driveline, and we will do a racing differential. Okay, now let's just check to see, are there any body kits? No body kits, but I think we are going to turbocharge it. We're going to add the turbocharger in, of course. We wanted that extra power. And then we're going to put on the race turbo. No anti-lag on this one. From there, let's do a little bit of the cosmetics. On the front bumper, I'm not going to put Forza Aero. We're going to keep that normal. And then we're going to put on the famous 190E wing. It has to have the wing. Definitely has to have the wing. Let's go to the rims. So for the rims, I do kind of like the stock Mercedes rims, but I think we're going to make the rims a little bit bigger, and we're going to go for a nice color on those rims. And then tires wise, I'm going to put on the rally tires just to drop down that height a little bit further. It's still a little bit high in the front, but that's how it's going to look, I think. And I think we are ready to paint. So once we've installed that, we've gone from 1,334 kilos to 1,116, from 235 horsepower to 469 horsepower, from a C class to a S1 class, and it's going to cost 48,000 credits. So let's do those upgrades, and then it's time to get on to our paint. Okay, so time for the all-important paint, and I think we're going to go with something interesting here. First, I always like to have a look at the stock colors that they provide with this vehicle, but I have a color in mind. I think we're going to go with something like, maybe like a light blue. So they only give us the black option as the standard color. I'm going to go with something down here, like a nice light blue. Something like this, maybe something like this. I think we're going to go with a slightly lighter light blue. Then we're going to go for the rims. I'm going to make the rims white. And then we're going to make the calipers the same color as the body. And then for the window tint, of course, we're going to put on a black window tint. And I think that is going to be it for our paint. I think it's looking quite interesting. I do like the color. I think it's quite cool. Let me know if you hate it or love it in the comments. But I think we're ready to take it out for that all-important test drive. So before we go on the test drive, let's have one quick look around the vehicle. I'm really liking the white rims with this light blue color. I think it turned out pretty nice. And there we have it. Let's jump in the car, get it started, and we're going to go for our test drive. Okay, and then let's get it started. Woo! Let's take it on the road. And look at it in that sunlight. I think it's looking nice. Interesting colorway. Obviously, I wanted to go with something a little bit different. Let's take this thing down the road. Definitely got a lot more power. We doubled the horsepower pretty much. Let's see how it handles. Looking a lot better than it did before. Huge transformation. So we go into 7th. And there we have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. Thank you for watching this far in the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Rust to Riches video. In today's video, we're going to find an old car, we're going to fix it up, and we're going to see what we can make. So stay tuned for today's video. Woohoo! Okay guys, so I've been tipped off about a beautiful car hiding up here by the church. So let's just take a little walk up to the church and see what we've got today. And there it is, hiding just around the side of the church. A beautiful Lincoln Continental. So this car has definitely seen better days. It's going to need a lot of work, but I think this is going to turn out very nice. So let's jump inside of this car and see what we can do with it. Okay, so first let's see if we can get this thing started. Come on. Oh, let's try again. Oh, it's been sitting for a long time. Let's give it another try. There we go. We managed to get it started. Let's take it back to the festival and do it up. So So what do you guys think about the Lincoln Continental? It's definitely one of my favorite American cars. It's an absolutely beautiful car. Let's see what is going to happen. We're going to take it from rust to riches. Hopefully we can make it back to the festival without breaking down. Oh, weather is not so good today. Hopefully we can add some more power to this thing. It definitely needs it. I'm foot to the floor right now. Okay, we're almost there. Let's take it inside and see what we can do. Okay, so before we get started, let's have a quick look around this vehicle. You can see there is our engine. And what I love about this car is it has the suicide doors on the back. Very, very nice vehicle. It's going to need a lot of work. Let's have a look on the inside the interior. Oh, we're jumping in the back. And looking very nice. First, let's do the upgrades and the bodywork, and then we're going to paint it. Okay, let's start with the upgrades. First of all, we're gonna add a few upgrades here. First of all, I'm gonna add a racing intake. I am going to add a racing exhaust. I am gonna also add some racing cams and valves. I think also let's do an intake manifold, a racing intake manifold, and let's upgrade the carburetors. There we go. I think that's going to be it for now. What I would like to add to this vehicle though is a supercharger. So we're going to add a supercharger onto this. Okay, let's go back over here and add the racing supercharger. There we go. So sounding a lot more aggressive already. On the brakes, we're going to put racing brakes because this bad boy needs to stop. Suspension wise, I am going to put on a drifting suspension just so we can drop it as low as possible to the ground. It's going to need roll bars, anti-roll bars on the front and on the back. So we'll add those, and then I think we are going to lighten the vehicle. After that, I'm going to go to the drivetrain. We are going to put on a racing clutch. We are going to put on a racing transmission. We're going to put on a racing driveline. And we are going to put on a racing differential as well. Right, and then from there, I don't think it has any bodywork that we can do. Yeah, just Forza Aero, and this car is not going to have any Forza Aero on it. I'm not a big fan. Let's have a look at the rims. So I've got a set of rims in mind for this. Okay, I think they're here. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, these ones here. I'm going to add these rims. Okay, once we've done that, I'm going to make it the biggest size possible. On the back, we're going to make it the biggest size possible. And then we are going to bring out the track of the car all the way. We're going to bring out the rear width as well all the way. And then finally, we are going to add the rally tires just to drop the car down a little bit more. Right, so there we go. I think that is going to be everything for our upgrades. Let's install the upgrades. So we've gone from 2,200 kgs to 1,680 kgs, 300 horsepower to 600 horsepower, so doubling the horsepower, and from D class to A class. And it's only costing me 9,000, but I already owned some of the parts already. So let's just add those, and then we can get on to our paint. Okay, so time to do the paint on the car, and I really think there's only one option for this car. Let's see what we can do. So I think it's going to have to be black. Here are some of the stock colors, but I really think this car suits the black very well. Yeah, we're going to make it black, just like that. We're going to go to the rims. We are going to go to the paint group 1 and paint that black. We're going to go to the calipers. I'm going to just make the calipers black. And then, of course, we're going to tint the windows. And there we go. Very quick paint job on this one. I think it's looking really nice. All blacked out with the silver and black rims. Let me know what color you would have painted it in the comments below. Alright, so before we take it out for a test drive, let's have a look at our vehicle. And wow, what a transformation. It is looking much, much better now. Slammed it to the ground, put on some nice big rims. And yeah, I think this car is ready to go. Let's jump inside and get it started. Woo! And here we go, let's hit the road. And if we have a look at it out in the sun, huge improvement on this vehicle. Let's take it for a test drive. Here we go. We didn't make it overly fast because we wanted to keep it somewhat realistic. And it's definitely got an improvement in the power. The body lines on this vehicle, they just look amazing. If we have a little look around the vehicle rolling down the road. Ah! Oh no! Detour! Don't look around your vehicle while driving. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's take it a little bit further down the road. Beautiful sound. Let's go inside so we can hear that supercharger. I love the emblem on the front as well. Have to say, it is a lovely vehicle. Let's pull over and have a look at our car. There we go, from rust to riches. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more videos just like this, and thank you for watching. What is up everybody, and welcome to another Rust to Riches video. And in today's video we're going to try and find a car, fix it up and make it look a lot better. So stay tuned for the video. Let's go! So today we are on this farm, and I've been told about a very nice car hiding behind this barn over here. Let's go have a look. Parked by the tractor, we have a Nissan GTR R34. It's very beaten up. It's really dirty. It's going to need a lot of work to bring it back. But I think this is going to be the perfect car for our challenge today. Let's take it from rust to riches. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing started. It's been sitting for a long time. Woo! There we go. We managed to get it started. Let's get it out of here and take it back to the festival and see what we can do. Whoops. Hit the flower pots. Alright, let's get this thing on the road. This car is going to need a lot of work, but the engine sounds pretty good considering it's been sitting for a very long time. And I think this is going to be a beautiful transformation. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the Nissan GT-R R34. Also, if you have watched this far into the video, please hit the subscribe button and smash a like on this video. We are going to have to give this thing some more power. Not too sure on the paint yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something nice. We're going to take it just down the road. There's a festival just up here, and we're going to get it done. And here we are. We've arrived at the festival. Let's take it inside and get it fixed up. So before we get started, let's have a quick look at the car. And you can see it has seen a lot better days. Very rusty. It's going to need a lot of body work. Let's have a little look at the interior. Interior seems pretty clean. Let's go inside and have a quick look around. Beautiful GT-R steering wheel. And let's get started with the upgrades. Okay, so as always, I'm going to start with our upgrades and tuning and our bodywork. Let's see what we can add to this car. So first of all, I'm definitely going to add the racing air filter. I am going to add the racing exhaust. I am going to add a twin turbo, a racing twin turbo. And let's see, maybe we're going to add a new intercooler as well, just to bump the power up and performance a little bit. On the brakes, we are going to go with racing brakes. We're going to go with a race suspension. We're going to go with racing anti-roll bars, front and back. And then we are going to go with lightening the vehicle. So once we've done that, we're going to go on to our drivetrain. We're going to put on a race clutch. We are going to put on a racing transmission. We're going to put on a racing driveline. And then we're going to put on a racing differential. So once we've got that out of the way, let's see. No body kits available, but we might have some body kit parts. So on the front, let's have a little look and see what is available. Oh, I think we're going to go with the top secret front bumper. On the wing, I kind of like the stock wing, you know. I'm not going to put the top secret wing. I think it's a little too high, so I'm going to go with the stock wing on this because I just think it looks great. Back bumper. Oh, it's a tough choice. I think we're going to match the front bumper. We're going to put on the top secret rear bumper as well. And then on the side skirts, yeah, we're going to go with the top secret kit all around apart from the wing. Then when we look at the rims, so time to pick a nice set of rims. And as you guys know, I really love the HRE stuff, so we're going to go down and see what kind of HRE set will fit this car. Something like that looks pretty good. Let's see what else we've got though. We are going to make the rims a bit bigger as well. I think we're going to go with something like this. Then from there, we're going to make the rims a little bit bigger. We're going to put them up all the way. That's to a 20-inch rim. We're going to pull the track out all the way on the front and the rear. We are going to slap on our rally tires just to drop it down a little bit more. Let's just check the fitment here. You know what? I think the front we can actually take in a little bit more. You know what? Front I'm going to keep it on the stock one. On the rear one we brought it all the way out and it looks like it's fitting quite nicely. Right, so there we go. That's going to be it for the rims and the tires, our body kit and everything. So let's install that. We went from 1,560 kgs to 1,225 kgs, 327 horsepower to 500 horsepower, and we went from a B class to an S1 class, costing 23,000 credits. Let's go. Now, onto the paint. Okay, so onto the paint now, and usually this car looks really good in that Bayside blue, but I think I'm going to go with something more of a vibrant purple, like a nice vibrant purple. Let's see what is available here. Here are some of the stock colors. Some nice ones. I really like this champagne color, actually. That looks pretty good. But I do want to give it a custom paint job, so I'm going to give it my own kind of purple paint job. Let's make the top one here a nice dark purple. Nice dark purple on the top one. On the second one, we're going to match something similar, maybe a little bit pinkier on that. Oh, let's go back, actually. Let's make the bottom one a little bit darker. I don't want to have it too crazy. And I think here also we're going to take this down a little bit. Make it a little bit darker. Okay. It's still looking a little bit bright for my liking. Let's see if we can take that down a little bit more. And then same on the top. Yeah, I think that is looking very nice. A little bit darker. Purple, almost sort of dark blue. I think that is going to look real nice. And then when we look at the rims, I think for the rims, black is a nice option. White could be a nice option. But I think what we're going to do is maybe we're going to have a look at one of our gold options. I think this gold, I don't know, I think the gold is not actually what I'm looking for. Maybe we should have a look at a carbon fiber style rim. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a gloss carbon fiber style rim. When it comes to the calipers, I always like to paint match my calipers, and then I'm going to put on the full tint. So there we go, purple with the carbon fiber wheels. I think it turned out pretty nice. Let's take it out onto the road and give it a test drive. Okay, so before we take it outside, let's have a quick look around the vehicle. And it has made a huge transformation. Looking a lot better with the new body kit on it and that deep, rich purple. I think it's looking very nice. So we're outside in the sun and the purple is looking lovely. Time for that all-important test drive. So let's go. Woo, car sounds amazing. Let's get it out onto the road. Woo! Definitely a dream car. Beautiful handling. The sound and the speed much, much better now. Almost 250 kilometers per hour. Let's just be careful as we go around this corner. We just painted it, so we don't want to wreck it straight out the bat. And I have to say, it's a very nice improvement. Oh, I think we just got a speeding ticket. You can hear that turbo as well. Let's go into the front here so we can... Woo! Listen to that turbo spooling up. Well, it's actually a twin turbo setup on this car. And I have to say, it is very nice. What a transformation as well. From sitting at the back of a barn to being ready for the road. And guys, there we go. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what color you would have painted it as well. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye. What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. We're going to be doing from rust to riches today. I'm going to find an old broken vehicle. We're going to fix it up and make something dope. So stay tuned for the video. Let's go. We're going to be looking for something old and beaten up that we can fix for this video. And I've just seen something in the back garden over here. I don't know if you can see it over there. Let's take a little walk over into the back garden and see what is hiding behind this little barn over here. And look, we found this. This old Ford. It definitely is going to need some work. It's rusted up. It's beaten up. I think this is going to be perfect for today's video. So let's jump in it, see if we can get it going and take it back to the festival, and we're going to do this car up and make something very nice. Alright, let's get to it. So we managed to get the car started. It's time for us to take it back to the Horizon Festival. Let's go. Right, so let's get it back to the festival. We're going to completely transform this vehicle. As you can see, it's not very fast. I'm going full power right now, and it's definitely beaten up. I think this is going to be the perfect car to go from rust to riches. So let's get it back. Very bouncy on the suspension as well. It's going to need a lot of work. Okay, the festival is just around the corner. Here we go. If you guys do like these kind of videos, please hit the subscribe button. I will be doing more videos just like this. Also, if you have any suggestions for videos in the future, drop them in the comments. Right, so we've arrived at the festival. Let's take it inside and do some upgrades. Before we get started with the upgrades, let's have a quick look around this Ford. It's actually a very beautiful car, but this one has been sitting behind that barn for a long time, so it is going to need some work. Let's have a quick look under the engine bay, and I think we're definitely going to drop a nice big block into this car. You can have a look in the interior as well. Okay, very nice interior, old school. This car is going to be very nice once we have upgraded it. So let's get to it. We're going to upgrade this car right now. So we're going to start off with the upgrades on the vehicle. First of all, let's go into the upgrades, and I am going to check here for body kits. So this car has two body kits, one with fenders, one without. We're going to go with the one without, and then we're also going to engine swap it to the 6.2 litre V8. From there, we are going to go and we are going to put on a exhaust system, and I think that's going to be it. I don't want to give it too much power, or it will be just uncontrollable. Next, we're going to have to upgrade the brakes, because the brakes on this car are not the best. I'm going to put on some anti-roll bars to help improve the handling a little bit with that extra power. And then we're going to put on the racing suspension to drop it to the floor. After that, we're going to lighten the vehicle a little bit, and we're going to have a look at the cosmetics. So on the front, we're going to take off the bumper. On the back, oh, this is not the back, this is the roof. We are going to lower the roof. We're going to chop the roof down to give it more of that hot rod kind of look, and we're going to remove the back bumper. On the front, I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove the side parts here of the bonnet. We're going to remove those, and then we're going to do some wheels. So for the wheels, I'm going to look at putting something sort of muscle car, and as you can see, this kind of set is quite nice. I'm going to choose this set. For tires, we're going to make the back tire a bit bigger. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Front tire, we're going to leave the same. Rear rim, we're going to make a little bit bigger. Front, we are going to leave the same. And then for our tires. So for our tires, we're going to go with the classic white wall tires. And I think that is going to be everything for our upgrades. One more thing actually, we're going to do a gearbox change. We're going to put in a racing gearbox, racing clutch. We're going to put in a racing driveline, and we're going to put a racing differential just to give us a little bit of a better power delivery. So there we are. That is going to be our upgrades. Nice and cheap as well. Now onto the paint. So onto the paint. My favorite color is of course purple. As you can see, Rambo Squad colors. So we're going to see if we can do a nice purple paint job. Something that's going to look good in the sun. That's going to make this rusty car come to life. From rust to riches, as we said before. So first of all, we are going to paint the whole car in this color. It's going to be a custom color. We're going to fine tune it. I'm going to make the top one purple. So let's make a nice rich purple for that one. And then on the bottom one, we're going to make a slightly pinker purple, just so it's got a bit of contrast. And I think something like this is going to look really good as the base color. So we're going to select that. And then with this car, you can go push X to go to advanced options. You can go to paint group number 2. And we're going to give it a black roof. I think the black roof is going to look really nice in contrast to the body. The wheels, I think we're going to make the rims black. And then I'm going to make the calipers also the same shade of purple as the body. And then finally, we're going to put on some window tint. Alright, that's going to be it for the paint of this car. We'll have a look at it before we take it for a test drive. So let's have a little look around the car before we take it out. It is looking a lot better. A lot better. I'm loving the color. I cannot wait to have a look in the sun. And let me know down below, what do you guys think of this car? I think it's looking really good now. Much, much better than when we found it. So, let's take it out for that test drive. So here we have it in the sun. That purple is looking really good outside in the sun. Let's take it for that all-important test drive. Here we go. So, a lot more power than it had before. Sounding much better, moving much better. It is a very beautiful car. It did have a 3-speed transmission. Now we have a 5-speed transmission. We've got a 6.2 liter V8 and it looks really nice rolling down the road. Handling, not the best. It is definitely a car to look at, but I'm very happy with the way it turned out. That was close. That was very close. Oh, those footsteps on my dog. Alright, so very happy with this car. Let's pull over here. And there we have it. So, from rust to riches. Let me know what you thought down below. Please also hit the subscribe button if you watched it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Welcome to another Rust to Riches video. Let's get started. So welcome to the video. We have found something hiding over in this front yard that is going to be perfect for today's video. Let's go have a look at it. A Mazda RX-7. Really beaten up. It's going to be perfect for our Rust to Riches series. So let's take it back to the festival and get it started. Okay, so let's see if we can get it started. Come on. Oh, we managed to get it started. Let's drive it back to the festival and let's customize this car. Very dirty, very beaten up, but you can hear that rotary engine. I really love Japanese cars. Let me know what you think about the RX-7 down in the chat below. Here we go. Let's open it up on this piece of road here. Foot to the floor. Not too bad considering it's been sitting for a very long time in that garden. Love the high RPM. Let's have a quick look around the car. Looking very worse for wear. We're almost at the festival now and we are going to customize this bad boy. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Rust to Riches series. If you have any video suggestions for me, please put them down in the comments. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to my channel. I would appreciate it. Alright, so here we are. We are at the festival. Let's go inside and customize this car. So first, let's have a little look around this vehicle. Put the headlights down. Very nice car overall. The paint is going to need some work. But let's have a quick look in the interior. And there we go, interior looking real nice. And I think this will be perfect for our challenge. So let's get started with our upgrades, our bodywork, and paint. Okay, so we're going to start with the upgrades and tuning. Let's go to our custom upgrades. First of all, we're going to give this car a little bit more power. We're going to start off with the racing air filter. We are going to put on an exhaust. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to keep stock exhaust on this one. Let's upgrade our rotors. We're going to put bigger rotors. We're going to upgrade the twin turbos to racing twin turbos. And then I think we're going to put on the intercooler as well. Right, from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the brakes. I'm going to put on the racing brakes just to help us stop. We are going to put on the drifting suspension to give it that low profile. We're going to put on the front anti-roll bars. We're going to put on the back anti-roll bars. And we are going to lighten the vehicle as well. So the usual work up there. Next, drivetrain. I like to put it all to race. So clutch to racing drivetrain. We're going to keep it as the normal transmission, but make it a race transmission. We're going to do racing driveline, and then we are going to do our racing differential. Okay, so after that, this car, I think it has an actual body kit option. So let's have a look. We got the Rocket Bunny kit. We've got another Rocket Bunny kit, but with a different front end on it, which looks pretty good. We've got the KCR Japan kit, which is looking insane. And then we've got this one right here, which is the TCP Magic Wide Body Kit. Alright, so there's a few body kit options, but also we can go into this setting here and we can actually look at all the different bumpers available. So you know what, I'm going to actually look at some of these bumpers and make my own kit. So we're going to go with the C West front bumper. We're going to go with, I think we're going to go with the Bomx. Bomx or C West. I think let's go keep it C West. We'll put the C West rear bumper. We're going to put the C West side skirts. And we are going to go with, the C West hood as well. So all of the C West parts. And then, I forgot about the wing. So we got the Rocket Bunny wing. We've got the KCR wing. We've got this crazy wing. And then the Forza wing. There's no way we're putting Forza wing on it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put on this Rocket Bunny lip. Okay, there we go. So I think that's looking pretty good. Let's have one more look at the body kits though. That's pretty nice as well, actually. I do kind of like the Rocket Bunny kit. I don't know if we should go Rocket Bunny kit or not. It's a tough choice. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep it with the kit I decided in the first place. We're going to keep it with this one on it. Then we're going to go to our rims. So let's pick a nice set of rims for this. I'm going to have a look down in the HREs. As you guys know, if you've been watching the previous videos, I'm a big HRE fanboy. So we're going to see which set of HREs is going to look nice on this build. I'm looking at something like a multi-spoke. That looking kind of good. Let's see what else we got here. It's a tough choice. It really is. There's a lot of nice wheels down here. So we're going to bite the bullet. Let's pick. I think we're going to go with something like this. Nice and simple. But we're going to, of course, make the rims full size. I'm going to make the rim full size. We're going to go with the wide body. Not wide body. We're going to widen the track all the way. Same on the rear. We're going to widen the track all the way. Make sure it's not sticking out too much. Yeah, that's looking good. And then we're going to go and put on our rally tires to drop it down that little bit more. So I think the car has already made a beautiful transformation. It's time to do our paint, I think. Let's just check out. So we went from 1,200 kgs to 1,076 kgs, 260 horsepower to 435 horsepower, from a B class to an S1 class. That's costing 54,650. All right, time for the paint. Let's go. Okay, so it's time for the paint. Let's get started with it. Let's first have a look at some of the stock colors, but I do have a color in mind that I think will look real nice. But let's see what we've got here first. Also, guys, let me know in the chat which body kit you would have put on. So here is it in the stock red. We have it yellow, black, silver, and white. These are all the stock options. Which, I have to admit, the white is looking real nice. But I think we're going to go with a custom color this time again. I am going to go with something like this as a base. And then we are going to make a custom red. I'm going to make a nice, deep, rich red. Let's get this over to there. Okay, so I think the top one we're going to bring down the brightness a little bit. The bottom one we're going to bring it down a little bit as well. Well, a lot of it. So I'm liking something like this, like a dark, kind of glossy red. I think that is going to look real nice. Nice dark glossy red there. And then we're going to go to our wheels. I think we're going to do black rims on this one. Yeah, black rims. We are going to change the calipers to the same as the body color. And of course, we're going to add our tinted windows. Let's have a quick look at the wing though. I don't know if I should make the wing carbon fiber. Let's see what it looks like with the wing as carbon fiber. Carbon fiber wing looking kind of good, I think. Yeah, we're going to do a carbon fiber rear wing. And then I think that is going to be it for our paint. Nice and quick paint job. Let me know what you guys think of this paint job down in the comments. What color would you have painted it? Let's go. Okay, let's have a quick look around the car before we take it out on that all-important test drive. And I think it's a very nice red color. Carbon fiber wing, black wheels. Let's jump inside here and get this thing started up. Woo! Sounding awesome. Let's take it on the road. Okay, so here we are outside in the sun. It's a very nice red color. Let's take it for that test drive. Here we go. Woo! Big improvement on the power. Nice little slide out of the gates. And I absolutely love the sound of that rotary engine still screaming. I am very happy with how this car has turned out. It looks beautiful. It's handling pretty well considering we put the drift suspension. A lot faster as well. Let's slow it down a little bit and have a quick look around. Ah! Oh no! Every time I try and look around, I end up crashing. Let's focus on the driving. We can have a look at it in a moment. Right. Let's take it a little further down the road. But what an improvement. Ooh, beautiful little turbo sound there as well. And I am very happy with this, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think this car is looking much, much better than it did before. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video.